My name's Raj Keenan, and yeah, just growing up as a kid, my parents became Christians when I was 1, and yeah, we all used to go to church as a family, like me, my mum and dad, and my younger brother. We were going to church up until we were about 12 and 13, and it was just then that we were both hating it, thought it was boring, and didn't actually get why you go to church. But yeah, and through that we kind of, our parents never forced us to go. So out of that we ended up falling out of church for quite a few years. And yeah, so growing up, I always hung around all my mates, none of them being Christians, and like they were awesome friends and stuff. I was just hanging out, and then as soon as I got into high school, like started off drinking and partying, just having fun. And then it was not until like we were getting into year 10 and after I left school and started working, and I was actually making my own income, and started just work from Monday to Friday. Then all I had on my mind was what we were going to do on the weekend. And yeah, so just really started getting into the drinking and drugs, and started smoking pot. I was addicted to that for about a year or 2 years, and yeah, just living this lifestyle of just just doing everything just what I wanted to do because I liked it. I was having fun. But it was just in December, the 26th of December 2011, I was just looking at my life and thinking, what am I doing? I'd go out on work all week, I'd earn good money, and I just blow it on the weekends, and I was just so sick of it. I was just wasting my life, and it wasn't until in that December I actually just felt so convicted about it, and I really felt like, and having that Christian upbringing, it helped so much, because I knew God was there and He was real, but I was doing all the things to please myself, and I was going nowhere. So it was just on that day in December that I really felt convicted of that, and I was just crying and crying. I was like, what am I going to do? And then it was so I started going back to church at the start of this year in January, and actually before that, before I started getting to church, it was like I just had this week where I was in bed all day for about a week, just reading the Bible, just trying to I don't know, just trying to figure stuff out. And it was that one week where I was seeking God so much that I didn't think of it much as then, but when I look back, I remember having these two dreams, and they were just amazing. One of them was about the first one I had was I was asleep, and then I was physically asleep but consciously awake in my mind, it felt like. And then I just had, the only way I can describe it was, so it felt like someone had grabbed the hold of my heart, like literally, and it wasn't painful, it was just this gentle firm grip around it. And I just remember this voice saying, go to Bali, and I was like, and I remember replying, you want me to go to Bali? And then he spoke back and said, good boy. And after that I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, what was that? What just happened? I had no idea. And then as soon as I woke up, all this doubt came to my mind. Was that God? No, it couldn't have been. Like, I was just so unsure about it. And then the next dream was further on, a couple of days later, during that same week, where I was in bed just reading and studying, I guess, was I had this dream that I actually was in a garden with Jesus. Like, we were just, the feeling that there wasn't much words said, it was just the picture of me and Jesus were like hugging, and just the amount of joy and peace and happiness was just insane. I just remember crying and crying, but it wasn't sad, it was just this full of joy. Like, honestly, it's like can't even describe it, this feeling. It was just crazy. And then it was only when I look back at it that was definitely God trying to say something, and just that feeling of acceptance, it was just insane. So yeah, so they're two really crazy moments in my life. Now 7 months later, after that week and going back to church and being baptised and making this new commitment for my life, I'm here at YWAM on the Sunshine Coast doing a discipleship training school for 5 months. And yeah, I'm just so stoked to be here and loving it, just all the sick people I've met, these new relationships, and yeah, and we found out actually about that we're going to Bali for a week at the end of our lectures, and just that dream kept popping into my mind about go to Bali, and yeah, I don't know what to expect. I'm a little bit unsure about it. Like, was that God? What's He got planned for me? And I was just so keen to go there and just find out what that was about, and just what's going to happen in my life. Like, I'm leaving it up to Him to show me what I'm going to do and what He's got planned for me. So that's one thing I'm really excited for. And then after that, we go off to India for our outreach. So yeah, I'm just so excited for this next 5 months of my future. So yeah.